It's too late now.
When I wake up, I'm ready for war. I gotta win, I can't even score. Knocking them down like I'm kicking your door. If I hit you wide open, then you better score. I got my 5 and I'm ready to hoop. After these games, I'ma go to the stool. I gotta grind and put in the work too. The UBL show love, so I'm showing it too. When I wake up, I'm ready for war. I gotta win, I can't even score. Knocking them down like I'm kicking your door. If I hit you wide open, then you better score. I got my 5 and I'm ready to hoop. After these games, I'ma go to the stool. I gotta grind and put in the work too. The UBL show love, so I'm showing it too. I'm going crazy, I cannot get this shit up, cause most of these niggas is lazy. I'm in the gym, I'm trying to get to the money. I got a stack on my chest, nigga, I'm him. What you say, I cannot hear you, but I see you in my review. I'm floating the whip, not trying to do it like them. I'm trying to do it like this, get on my way. Step on the court, I'm feeling like Kobe, I'm shooting the fed. Niggas is hating, but I don't get no fucks about what they said. I wasn't put on this earth to cap out if I had some friends.
You guys there?
I know that I'ma be the best and I'ma win in the end. The streets really don't.
Of course we're here. Reese, are you here?
I'm here. I'm locked in, man.
What do you mean, are you guys here? Yes, we're here. Are you here?
I'm locked in.
All right.
Man, we've been waiting on you.
No way you guys have.
Oh, my God. Anyways, welcome, everyone, to UBL TV. I'm your host, Call The Fedz. You can see right there. Right there. I'm the host. That's me. That's my name.
Tis Call The Fedz.
Man. Anyways, I'm here with the Big JC. How are you doing today, JC?
I'm tired as hell, man, but just keep it on, keep it on.
Right. Getting the content out for sure. And the information, too. Reese. We're also here with Reese. How you doing,
here,
Reese?
man. I'm feeling lovely. Happy to be here with my guys at UBL.
Well, we got an action-packed show today. But first, we're going to have Reese go over the socials.
All right, guys. So as we've told you guys every stream, man, if you're not already, okay, first things first, make sure you go and follow that TikTok, man. It's at UBL 2K Leagues. We're hosting a series of giveaways. This is the first giveaway of the year and the first of many. Okay, Mike is working hard on those TikToks, man. All right, we're getting out there. You know, those TikToks are getting done. Make sure you sign up. You can win a lot of cool stuff. All you got to do is just follow. All right, that's how you sign up. You follow at UBL 2K Leagues on TikTok. And make sure you guys go subscribe to the YouTube too. It's UBL 2K Leagues. You can watch all our stream playbacks. You can watch the draft recap, you know, if you want to just harbor on where you were drafted, you know, shine in your 15 minutes of fame. You can watch the draft expansion recap if you were drafted in the expansion. So, you know, make sure you guys go and subscribe to the YouTube, man. It's at UBL 2K Leagues, all right? And last but not least, make sure you go follow the league socials on Twitter. Okay, it is first at UBL Mike, all right? Second is at our host right here, Call The Fedz. Third, okay, is our guy Ike, who is, I think he's in the Madden right now, funny_Brown, okay? Follow our co-host right here. I'm Big JC. Okay, is I'm_X Big JC 33. All right, and follow last but not least me at Blame Reese. All right, so that is the TikTok is at UBL 2K Leagues. Okay, the YouTube subscribe to at UBL 2K Leagues, and once again the Twitters are at UBL Mike, at funny_Brown, at Call The Fedz, at Blame Reese, at I'm_X Big JC 33. Man, follow all the socials.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love to hear it. Remember, like Reese just said, the giveaways, you have to follow the TikTok. If you're not following the TikToks, you don't win anything.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Don't be
Anyways,
that guy, man.
before we get into this, JC, take it away. We got some BYOT stuff to go over.
So with the BYOT, we got the preseason bracket was just released. You can go to the UBL Discord and find it. And then you can also still register your team, players, and everything you need to get your team involved with the BYOT. Unfortunately, you won't be in the preseason tournament, but you'll be able to be in for the regular season. Entry $75 for Xbox, $50 for PS5, and it is 20 games, I believe,
Just
playoff
changed.
eligible.
Just
Yep,
changed.
just
It's no
changed from
longer
15 to
15.
20.
Yep.
And
It is
it's
20
open
now.
schedule, so get them done as quick as you want, or take your time, get your team going. So especially if y'all new, just kind of work your way into it, because man, there is some comp in this.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
we gotta send it back over to Feds. Talk about the waiver wire.
So we're doing a little waiver wire draft as well. So we got some extra players. We got some people being released, stuff like that. We're going to try and get more people on the team, but
Much needed.
but the waiver wire draft will be on Monday, the 31st. And then all players that want to be in the waiver wire draft must be registered by, I believe that's the 28th is Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday,
It's the 30th.
the 30th. Yeah. Geez. At midnight. So if you want to be registered for the waiver wire draft on the 31st, you got to be registered on the 30th.
He said
Sorry, I couldn't do
31st to the Monday, 28th to Sunday.
Yeah. Anyways, that's for the waiver wire draft. We're gonna talk about our draft league right now. By tomorrow at midnight, every team needs to make sure that all inactive players on their team are released. 2, at midnight tonight, any team that has not played a single game will be removed from the draft league. So you will not be able to, be in the league anymore. Then also to check the Discord, read the rules, follow them. Follow the rules. If you can't get games in because you don't have people on, you have to let us know. Like if you don't communicate that to us, we don't know what's going on, then we can't help you if you get released, if your team gets dropped. So make sure you're following the rules. They're in the Discord. If you are a draft league GM or player, you go into the Discord and read the rules. They're all there. If you don't make any effort at all in this draft league, you will be removed and you will be ineligible for any future salary leagues that we do.
We can't help you, man.
Yeah, we are doing salary leagues in the future, and the people who are in here hooping every day will be involved in it. The people that are not, people that aren't showing up to anything will be gone. We can't help you. Like Reese said, we cannot help you at all. So that is that. Just make sure waiver wire draft is on the 31st. Make sure you register by the 30th at midnight. Any teams that don't have any games played by tonight are going to be removed from the league. I mean, we're already a week into the regular season and we don't have any games played. So, but I mean, if you're communicating with us, then we'll know why you can't play games if you can't. So just make sure you're communicating with us again. And then make sure all of your inactive players are released by tomorrow night. That's that. Now we're going to switch gears a little bit here for the teams that did play games. We do have a little something for you guys. Can you guys see the screen? Does it look good?
It's a little
Man,
small.
It's a little small. Yeah, enlarge that for me.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. Come on, man. We got bad eyes out here. We old as hell.
We good?
Yeah, you see my glasses? I'm old.
So we do have some screenshots to go over. We'll talk about some performances. I know you guys got a couple extra things you want to talk about. So we'll go ahead and start here. If you guys want to take the floor.
All I'm saying is that center on always the line, man. He putting work in.
Man,
Jesus,
you say that, but in the preseason tournament, man, we kind of showed him the exit. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, you did, but I mean, if you look at it, I mean, at all costs, had 8 rebounds in total.
Yeah, man. I mean, Freeze was going on,
had
man.
9.
Freeze was going on.
I mean, you got to see that. That's an anchor point on that is the rebounds.
Yeah, it is.
Especially in that game.
It's tough. It is. As we see, let's look over. K89 XIX had 24, 8 for 13, 6 for 9 behind the arc. So we can tell pretty much how that game went. We see Marquise right here on At All Costs trying to carry the torch, but it just doesn't happen. They're here playing with Sincerely Trento. Who is that at the 3?
Yo
Ado, top talent, who is the owner, Marquise being the assistant coach, and their guy Freeze. I mean, I don't know what's going on right here. I see 3 guys who seemingly, to my knowledge, have played together all season, and they lose to, no offense to Always Aligned and Axe Old's team, but when I say randoms, a group of guys who have not played with each other.
It's a
So,
fresh team.
yeah,
Like
it's a
Yeah.
I'm
fresh
pretty sure
team.
they've only played one league together. Maybe this their first.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm pretty sure this is their first league. So, them coming in and, losing like this to a team. Well, as we see, the first quarter was pretty even, but, like I always say to everybody, first quarter, worst quarter. First quarter don't determine anything. So they had an
Yep.
even first quarter, and, the rest of the game, they seemingly just died out.
It definitely looks like Always Aligned locked up and forced them to take bad shots, misses,
Yeah.
get double the turnovers that Always Aligned had.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, their shooting percentage, you look at that, it's what, 22 for 36 for at all costs to 30 for 42.
so they were hitting on all cylinders right here.
It's looking like there's a lackadaisical defense on the one side. That's what
Yeah.
I'm looking at.
Shout out
I
to
mean,
that guy Axe Old, man. He looks like he might have put together a squad.
yeah,
Mhm.
for sure. And I mean, the one thing I'm thinking here is like if I'm running any type of defense, I want the point guard to beat me. No one else. I want everyone else to have donuts for points. And it looks like they just got beat up. That's all that there is here, honestly.
Yeah. And sincerely, Trento was given the 9 out of 10 rating pre-draft. So, him coming in and allowing something like this, man, I mean, what does that say about this at all cost team right here? I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll see what the future holds for these guys.
We got a couple more screenshots from them, so
Oh,
we'll be able to tell. Here's their second one. They lose again to the Heat.
Zoom in to Sniper JBMG, who Sniper is a dog, but he didn't even look like he had his
barely
best
showed up.
outing right there. Yeah, I mean, Larry Too Cold showing up 18, 19, 7 and 2, man. That is a guy who looks like he might be a candidate for MVP down the stretch at that center. This is Coach Lode's team too, man. So shout out to Coach Lode if he's anywhere listening to us. He had faith in Sniper being his assistant coach. He drafted C twice. He's got Kuz from BZ. He's got Lil Trade. He's got Larry Too Cold. So, no,
Yeah.
man. It's looking like a tough team. I didn't even know they had these players.
Especially too with these first couple weeks we're not really sure exactly where everyone's playing. So like when we look at Trento, we might be like, oh, well, he was rated 9 out of 10, but I mean, here we can see after these two screenshots, he's running the 2.
Yeah, he's running
he
the
might-
2. He seems to be playing lock at the 2, but he
Yeah.
seems to not be doing a great job.
Yeah.
I mean,
All
he
right.
only had 1 steal, 3 fouls.
Yeah, got to get active on that floor
Again,
Trento.
Again, they get absolutely destroyed on the rebounds. 24
Yeah,
to 8.
man. I don't know what's going on with Freeze, man. 24 to 8 is bad, and they still only lost by 10.
Yeah. That could have been very bad. We'll keep going through these. Let's see here. We got Heat losing to category 4.
Ooh,
Losing to category 4.
damn.
So Heat looked like they held their own right there, but as Big JC, I only know who this guy is because JC said watch out for him. I've been looking at the screenshots, and Stexy is hooping. Stexy is hooping, man. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen some of the people that were rated as the top centers in this league hoop the way Stexy has. So, I play big, but Stexy's looking like the number 1 big in UBL draft right now.
Yeah,
12
he
of
definitely balled
13.
out. I mean, he only lost the 1v1 rebound battle by 2, and he didn't start losing it until the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left. He was beating them by 5 until the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and it mainly just came down to missed shots, and their whole team, Atlanta Heat, started crashing, and that's the only reason that Shaq started getting the rebounds.
Yeah,
Wow.
as we see right here, C twice had a poor performance, going 3 for 13, 2 for 10 behind the arc. That is just poor. You can't get that out of your shooting guard, man.
Yeah, for sure.
He ain't a shooting guard. He's
No,
a
he's a
carpenter
point-
at that point.
He's
He's a carpenter at that point. He built a house.
C
Yeah.
twice is. I'm pretty sure he mains point guard to my knowledge, but still, man, you got to be able to be versatile in this game. A lot of point guards are moving over to the 2. You got to be able to play something on the floor. If you're a shooter, you're a shooter. You got to put the ball in the hoop. I don't know what kind of defense they ran on him. I don't know if he was rattled. I don't know if he was shooting late and
Man,
early. But
I watched this game and they were running a 2-3 swing defense, the most common that you see this year. And they were doing the trap out of the corner, and I mean, just people weren't hitting shots. Like it was embarrassing.
yeah, they've just barely shot over 50%.
I mean, Sniper didn't shoot terribly. He's just above 50. He's 60 from 3. I mean,
60 from 3. I mean, he did his job. I think he could maybe have more assists, but as you see, the team finished with 5 for 12 assists. So
yeah, looking like an ISO game.
Looking like an ISO game.
I mean, if you look at it in every category, they did better.
Yeah. And then
All right.
here we got Flood Gang barely losing to category 4. Is this
Flood Gang? Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Vector. This is Stin right here.
My
They got
goodness.
Stin playing it too. I did not know.
Dalio dropped 40 on him, but took 23 shots.
I mean, hey man, when you're relying on a guy, you're gonna rely on him.
Man, this was a point guard game. Look, the other Vector had 37.
Yeah, and as Stin, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to Stin's TikToks, but Stin matched up with his friend. I don't see him on the court. Maybe it was another game. Stin matched up with Gazuli, and he said that Vector, his point guard, is a prospect, I think.
Yeah.
So this is a 2K League prospect coming out and dropping 37 against a very good Category 4 team. You've got C4, one of C4's top 5 players in their clan right here in Neff, going 3 for 5, 3 for 4, coupled with Dalio's 40. You got Below Zero coach. You got Stexy again coming out, 14, 8, 7, and 3. I mean, that's tough, And then you got good luck just playing that 4 right there.
Yeah. It looks like he would be on the swing. It looks like they got 2 glitch 6'9s in the center.
That's why you gotta watch that. Category 4 team.
Yeah, that is lethal for sure.
Flood Gang's still a team to watch. A great team. Let's see who this is. This is ENG.
This is a very close game.
Yeah, this is Eyeball Spam, Johnny Red, Chase Down. Let's see, KJ Splash.
Chase Down went off. He did good.
Yeah, I mean, RBLB Demon is looking like, he is the top scorer in this game right here.
Man, I'm looking at Spam. Spam fresh off of Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, he just shaking those land jitters off.
Oh, yeah. He did get 14 assists, though, so he was still moving the ball around. Obviously, he probably hit Chase Down a lot on the pick and roll.
Yeah, 3-point loss. You know what I mean? I mean, they did their thing. Obviously going down in the next game, I'm sure that Spam knows he's got to shoot better, or he's got to make some different reads. Maybe not against NLMB, but he's playing with Johnny Red, so he got 29 from Johnny Red. Can't complain. Chase Down gave him 22, 10 and 4. Can't complain. They lost this game by 3. They gave up 54 to the backcourt.
Hey, big defensive shout out to Prime Jaw, though. With 5 steals and 1 block, man, he's locking that shit down.
Yeah.
And Smooth, too. He got his fair share.
3 and 1, yeah.
3-2, 3-3, 1. Yeah, I mean, he was hooping.
I mean, they were tied in steals, but, man, if the rest of that team, they get together, I mean, it's going to be a hard team to stop if the other team if they start getting more steals as a team and not just those 2 players. You know what I mean?
For sure. And then here's where we have to look at.
Okay, hold on. Pause. If you take screenshots like this, your mom should have swallowed. Okay. I said it. This makes me so mad.
This is Humble Gaming Sosa that took this screenshot because he's showing up as green.
I'm calling you out.
Yeah, it's you, Humble Gaming Sosa. Okay, so let's see who we got here. We've got Hate Stage. All right, we've got the One Tay, we got our guy H-Town, and we got Slay Island. Let's see, the final score is Slay Island, H-Town, and Hate Stage losing to I'm Kicks, C4 Jitney, Ace, and Sosa. So, not sure. I don't really know much about Humble Gaming. Kicks, I played him before in a championship game in another league.
Yeah.
Decent.
I played for Kicks before. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
decent. Not I don't really know much about him, but Yeah, I mean,
He can
this
definitely be the heart and soul of a team.
it's looking like that. 1 turnover, 6 for 9, 5 from 8, 17 and 9. He did his job. Jitney with 19 off that hash. Bumper with 20. I mean, they did their job. They had 13 rebounds out of their center. Didn't really have to go elsewhere to get boards. Slay Allen coming up with 6 boards. Rello coming up with 24 and 6. I mean, can't complain. They lost a close game, 9-point game.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the only thing that really the real comparison on that one was missed shots.
Yeah, it was. Again, here it was the same one.
Mhm.
I mean, they lost by 1. Well, they won.
No, they won
Humble
by one.
Humble
They
won
got
against.
Sosa in there pulling the 16 boards, but Take Flows just dominated with a 30 and 22.
Those are my guys, man. This was in the preseason tourney, man. I was watching this game. I coached them the whole way through. Sadly, they couldn't come out. There was some banter going on in the game between teammates. So we'll see what kind of moves Pirates of Miami makes right here. Gonna have to make some moves to shake this team up. But I mean, listen, man, they got an anchor down there. My guy Toke Flows. You see him 30, 22, 15 for 16. You know what I mean? I mean, listen, I was watching that game. He was beating up on HG Sosa. Obviously HG Sosa is the center with more experience compared to Toke. This is Toke's first league, his first outing in any kind of pro-am scene, and he came out and gave 30 and 22 in his first game. And the worst part is that Sonny was asking him to do a little more.
I mean, that man came out and blistered. I mean, that's definitely league leader for center scoring and rebounds all in one game.
Yeah.
Like
Toke is a dog.
He only missed one shot. I mean, you can tell he didn't need to facilitate. He just went down there and dominated and decimated everyone in his path.
Took his time, and this game right here they won't show, but this game actually went to double OT and they lost by 1 point.
That's crazy.
I mean, Sonny did his job. You see him with 17 points, 16 assists.
He didn't shoot the best, but man, he facilitated amazingly.
I mean, they played.
I'm pretty
very
sure that's
high
league leader in assists too.
Kicks out here. Kicks has got to get it together as well.
Kicks, man, he had a terrible game right here, but he got completely. I mean, I watched this game. They couldn't guard Jitney. They just couldn't contain Jitney at all. Jitney got the ball and he had his way with these guys.
Here we go. Another Humble Gaming
versus Pirates of Miami. We see, we had to discuss this. We see Sonny is money with the 0, 9 assists, 7 turnovers. I mean, couldn't really find his flow, but as we see, my guy Toke Flow's having another dominating game. 12 points, 22 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. I mean, you can only ask so much out of your center.
I mean,
man, all I gotta say is, why is this man on the expansion team? If y'all need a center, man, I mean, he's averaging what, 18 rebounds a game?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he's just jumped into the comp scene. I think the expansion is good for him because he's learning. You know what I mean? And he's learning at his pace. As to where he comes to the main league, they're going to expect him to know.
Right. I mean, he's averaging 22 rebounds in the preseason. A game.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I got to say, the only thing that I feel really hurt Miami here is turnovers. They had 17, and that's where this loss came from. I mean, they didn't shoot. Some of their players didn't shoot the best, but I mean, 17 TOs. That's just unacceptable.
Yeah, and then again, Jitney going off for 32 and kick shot well.
Jitney didn't even shoot that well, and he still dropped 32.
I mean, listen, man, he played that first game, came out the second game, and was confident against them.
Yeah,
gave them another 30 ball. He averaged 30 in that series.
Mm-hmm. All right, back to regular screenshots. We got Iconic and Fab. Looks like this is the first matchup for them, and Iconic absolutely floods them. Ooh, he don't miss. And Gazuli, I mean, what is that? Oh, that's over a combined 60 points right there.
Yeah. I mean, not being able to guard people and then Also, rebounds and turnovers. I mean, Fab only had 15 rebounds to Iconic's 22 and 14 turnovers, which is double what Iconic had. It's
Yeah.
just
We're seeing a theme here. If you can't take care of the ball and you can't rebound, you don't win games. I mean, look at the. I mean, Iconic made almost around the same amount of shots that Fab took. They only got 37 to their 52.
I mean, they made this. I mean, Iconic made the same number of 3-pointers
as
that
they
Fab
made field goals.
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
that's
where
just
you lose
insane.
Games. Yeah, you have to figure out a way to run these guys off the 3-point line.
And no offense to Fab Esports, I know they are grinding because of what has happened to this. I talk to H-Town daily, and I know they are constantly in there because how it's turned out is not acceptable to them, and that's what we want to see.
It's not how they thought they'd be starting their season for sure.
No.
Here we got Iconic losing to Flood Gang. Wow. It's crazy how different two games can be. I mean we're looking at again. I'm telling you it. I mean, you let the point guard and the center beat you. We can't have 4 people scoring in double digits. It's not how you win games.
I mean, just look at that rebounds. I'm just appalled.
26-6. That's insane as well. Stin and Jet definitely holding it down.
Oh my God. And I mean, just look at their shooting. Like that once again, Flood Gang had as many threes as Iconic did regular field goals. They just couldn't stop them on the 3-point line. The rotations weren't right. And
man, they did it to a team and then a team did it to them.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy. But yeah, Flood Gang taking the W 78-52. Shout out to Jet.
Yep.
It's our boy over there. All right, then now we got, let me see. We got Pezzy in here. We got Reese in here as well. Yep. We got Reese. If you want to talk about this, let me get Reese back in here. Yeah, we got Reese playing in this game.
So Reese, what happened in this game? Did you quit out? Did you start
quitting? This game, man, they kind of just left. You know, I mean, we came out, we were energized. You know, it was my it was not my debut at Big. I think it was my debut at Big in UBL right here. And listen, me, Carmelo, and PZ play together. You know, we play on another team together. Should and PZ play together, and Kobe is just known as a hooper in the community. And you see PZ right here. He had 5 steals. I mean, he plays on BYOT with Zacoby, so he kind of read him the entire game. You know,
man,
he knew what he wanted.
I feel bad for my boy Caddy over there, but man, they just got mollywopped hard.
Yeah, you know, and not to mention that Always Aligned was having technical difficulties right here with this game, so we actually waited 45 minutes to play this game. So we were angered. You know, we went into this game with a lot of animosity, a lot of emotion, and thank gosh my guys were locked in. You know, we got the dub. We were just firing on all cylinders. We were all on the same page here. And this, you know, no discredit to Always Aligned because they are a good team. They do have a good roster. You know, I think they just might have to play more.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at here too. I mean, 2 players in Carmelo and Playlow who could have easily had 30 points apiece this game.
Yeah, it was going that way.
And I mean, just 3-point shooting wise, I mean, alone just killed.
Yeah,
killed Always Aligned.
And the turnovers again.
Yep.
Plus 10.
Yeah, we forced those turnovers. This is another no comparison game. This is a roster I put together at the last second because I wasn't available. This game was played on a night that I wasn't around. So, you know, some of these guys played for the first time together, and this is a game where we didn't fire on all cylinders, you know?
In a draft league, you will have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. Right, you know, we're not worried about it. We talked about it, you know, category 4, another team that is decent. You know what I mean? Booby right here was talking some garbage in the GM chat, wanting to load up and said that we were running from Dalio right here. But as you see, Dalio only had 14 points. This lock 'em up C guy, who I don't know, had 23. You know, hopefully when I step on the court, I don't think this is gonna go this way, but no comparison, man. If you're out there, if you're listening, man, tighten up. It's not a good look for us.
Hey, all I'm saying is I'm waiting for the centers matchup between Stexy and your boy on your Miami team.
Man.
That's
Man,
gonna be a
that's
great game, man. I think my Pirates of Miami might earn that spot into the playoffs. I'd love to see Stexy and Toke go at it, man. Toke is a rebound machine. He's a poised scorer, just one of the more talented bigs in the league.
Yeah, for sure. And then next here we got a close game.
damn close game.
Mm.
You got Mike on the court too.
We got Mike on the court. I didn't know Mike loaded up.
Mike hopped in and played. Looks like he played some swing.
Mike played some swing. Okay, he lost to always aligns at Kobe. Kobe had 47 though. That's bad for morale because as you looked at the screenshot before the last one, we held Zacoby to 3 points. I mean, Zacoby is just out here putting on a show in this game, and they were watching.
I mean, he really didn't miss that much.
Yeah.
He didn't, if giving up 15 threes to one individual person, I mean, at that point, you got to run red. You got to double this guy. You got to force him to pass the ball, because if he's got what? Let's see. He's got 47.7 assists. So if we do the math right here, 16, 7, he's got 4 turnovers. So this is per 31 possessions right here. 31 possessions.
That is insane.
That's bad.
I mean, this is a close game. Like, I mean, in all stats, I mean, there was no huge rebound difference. I mean, there was a little bit of a 3-point difference.
Turnovers had it.
Turnovers did have it. I mean, when you turn the ball over, I mean, that much more than the other team. I mean, you're going to lose possessions.
And giving up 15 for 22 to one individual play, I mean, he was unconscious from the 3-point line.
Yeah. I didn't even know Mike was on regulators.
I guess, Mike put himself on the expansion team and they needed him. They called him up.
Right. That's crazy.
It's tough,
Shout out to Mike, man. Shout out to Mike, man, with the plan.
Man. Went out there with the regulators. He hooped.
See, we got, it looks like they had did they remake their team?
Yeah, they had a different team.
It looks like it.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
so Benzo and Breezy.
Man, they almost downgraded Kicks
Lizzie.
out. Ooh.
Yeah, they almost sent Kicks to Luka, man. 12 points, 5 turnovers.
I mean, turnovers, man. Rebounds.
Just goes to show you that these teams that, they beat the crap out of other teams, they load up against some different kind of hoopers, and it's a different ball game. As you see, Jitney was contained here to 11 points, had 4 turnovers himself, and Kicks was limited to 12 points, had 5 turnovers himself. So the backcourt combined for 23 points, 8 assists, and 9 turnovers. I mean, in my eyes, that's not really a good game.
I mean, they didn't shoot bad, but they just didn't get shots.
Man, 26 possessions is rough because they had exactly double the amount of possessions and double the amount of shots made.
And not to mention the regulators' backcourt scores more points than their entire team.
Yeah.
That's insane. Well, that's the last screenshot. I do have one more. One more I want to show you guys, if you don't mind. One more screenshot. I'm gonna share my screen here. Get up on a different tab here. I think you guys might get a kick out of this one.
Okay, it's not the one I thought it was.
So what are you guys thinking with this? This is a preseason game.
I saw this screenshot and I was like, wow, I did not know that Fedz is like that.
Turnovers. All right, I can explain with the turnovers. I got like at least 3 of them from inbounds.
It happens, man.
So
that inbound glitch will hit you.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at. But I mean, this was my first game back in comp.
So to come out there, give 31 and 10 right here on literally missing 1 shot. I mean, you got to ask the guys around you what they're doing.
So our main thing this game was trying to get our defense set, and people were not. I don't know what was going on. We were trying to communicate, but dudes just were in the wrong spot at the wrong side, and we were running swing too with people who've never played. I mean, this is the first time that 5 played together. So, I mean, that was tough. And then obviously Vector, was shooting right back with me. He had 39 and 11.
Yeah,
I was a
he
little
shot
bit
50%.
Yeah,
but,
I was a little bit more efficient than him, but
A
he
little
ultimately they got the dub and we didn't. So
You're completely more efficient than him, but it's
hey, I will say too, great from C4. He is an underrated big man. I will expect him to be called up at some point this season.
We'll see.
He's
man.
an underrated big man. He's on a big man, but that build can shoot too. So I expect him to be called up. He's actually hooping very well for us right now. And that's the last screenshot. Do we have any closing statements from anyone?
The only
no.
thing I gotta add is that we are gonna be on a more consistent basis for the shows, doing every Wednesday and Sunday or Saturday. What we're looking at.
Yes, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, one of those days. Yeah. So we'll try and this segment that we just had with all the scores, we'll try to get that out at least twice a week if games are being played. So just make sure
you get those games in. Don't be a deadbeat, man. That's it.
If you got 2 hours to play one game. If you don't play one game, you're getting booted from the league. So if anyone out here is watching, get your freaking 5 on right now and run if you haven't played yet.
Yeah, man. We got given a forfeit win because our team wasn't available. So, we'll wait to see what happens with the other teams.
Yeah.
And if you can't get 5 on, communicate with us that it's not you. It's certain people aren't doing what they're supposed to.
Yeah, those guys will be gone. You'll be given new players because the season, with or without you guys, is gonna get done.
Yeah. And somebody's gonna win that 1K.
Yeah.
And it won't be you, in salary leagues either if you're not playing games. So,
Yep.
All right, y'all. Anything else? Reese, JC, anything?
That's about it, man. Follow that league TikTok,
Check
man, at UBL 2K Leagues. All
hey,
right.
Stink 2K said I hoop. Stink 2K said I hoop.
Hey, if you're watching, man, UBL is tuning in. Well, we're individually, I won't say UBL, tuning into all of your TikToks, man. We see them.
Yeah, we do watch them.
We definitely do watch them.
Yeah.
But on Twitter, because I don't know how to use the TikTok app, so.
Old head.
Are you the youngest one in here?
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Oh, no, I'm the youngest in here. Yeah, you're an old head.
Yeah.
I turned 25 this year. Hey, no, she's the oldest one. She's 30.
That sure hurt my soul.
Certified old head. Anyways, follow the socials. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have our waiver wire draft Monday. That'll be a fun
Tune in for
stream.
that, guys.
That will be another about probably hour-long stream.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit longer, depending on how many GMs show up or not.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you're just tuning in now and you didn't get to watch the first half, the recap will be uploaded on the YouTube channel, UBL 2K Leagues. Subscribe. But
yeah, man. Can I do one sound for you off my soundboard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck your life, bing bong.
Oh my god.
All right, JC.